Human growth hormone!
There's a growing trend in athletes to use human growth hormone as an ergogenic aid. Ergogenic aids improve performance in athletes during high-intensity physical activity. Furthermore, it aims to enhance recovery after physical activity. The human growth hormone is a naturally secreted peptide hormone which is produced in the pituitary gland. Today, athletes are injecting themselves with exogenous human growth hormone to enhance their performance. It is said that it gains muscle mass and leads to muscle hypertrophy due to its stimulating protein synthesis, but a deeper physiological explanation lies behind this. Human growth hormone greatly benefits weightlifters and bodybuilders and athletes in resistance training due to its ability to stimulate muscle hypertrophy. This is just a brief background of the human growth hormone, but my fellow colleagues will discuss further the use of the hormone as an ergogenic aid.
Before using human growth hormone, one should be aware of the pros and cons of using it as a supplement. As far as the pros are concerned, studies have suggested that human growth hormone can be effective in supporting weight loss, as well as bone and muscle growth. It has been shown to improve the condition of the skin, providing sharper memory and improving focus. It also boosts energy levels and increases one's general health. Also, some studies have shown human growth hormone to have anti-aging properties. Concerning the cons, one should know that not many long-term studies have been performed on human growth hormone, and misuse could increase the risk of developing diabetes, especially if one has diabetes in the family history. It can also cause swollen and painful joints, carpal tunnel syndrome, high blood pressure, and bone growth deformities. Okay. Other than that, human growth hormone is not FDA approved and is illegal without a prescription. Lastly, human growth hormone is mightily expensive and can cost up to $1,000 per shot.
Originally, human growth hormone was designed for people who have deficiencies in said hormone. So it was prescribed for children who have mainly growth deficiencies due to a lack of this of human growth hormone. And to get a prescription, a child or individual has to go to a medical professional and they get their blood tested. If their blood has low or insignificant amounts of human growth hormone, the doctor can advise a daily supplement of human growth hormone, where the child would or individual would go to the medical facility on a daily basis and get injected with human growth hormone until the time where it's not as effective anymore. Disorders which may cause children to have a deficiency in human growth hormone include Turner syndrome, which is a genetic disorder that affects girls' development. Prader-Willi syndrome, which is an uncommon genetic disorder causing poor muscle tone, low levels of sex hormones, and a constant feeling of hunger. Chronic kidney insufficiency, human growth hormone deficiency or insufficiency, or child born with a low or children born small for gestational age, meaning they are too small for their age that they were born at. In adult, human growth hormone can be prescribed to, or deficiency in human growth hormone can be due to several reasons, such as short bowel syndrome, a condition where nutrients aren't properly absorbed due to severe intestinal disease, or surgical removal of pieces of their small intestine. Human growth hormone deficiency due to rare pituitary tumors or their treatment thereof, or muscle loss or muscle wasting due to diseases such as HIV or AIDS. These are all FDA approved reasons for human growth hormone or artificial human growth hormone. But however, the most common use for human growth hormone is as an ergogenic aid. and which is not clinically proven and should not be used as a supplement. I'm here with our sports person Divan. I'm going to ask him a few questions relating to human growth hormone. So Divan, what sport do you do?
I do CrossFit.
What does this sport entail?
It's basically a combination between gymnastics and powerlifting and a bit of cardio.
Okay, so do you use any supplements in this sport?
I use supplements, I use BCAAs, and I use creatine.
Okay, so do you know what growth hormone is?
I have an idea what growth hormone is.
Do you know any pros and cons related to growth hormone?
As far as I know, the growth hormone, it's like going through the growth cycle again. So if you prolonged use causes prolonged use causes organs to grow, causes the cartilage to grow, and basically your heart grows, all of those stuff. So it's not good.
Any pros?
Pros, you get very strong, very good muscle gains. You look younger.
Would you use human growth hormone?
Under medical supervision, I would.
Even though it's not recommended?
Under medical supervision,
That's true.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Topics that I'm going to discuss today are the Olympic stance of using human growth hormone as an ergogenic aid, and also popular publications. The Olympics banned the usage of the human growth hormone since this gives athletes an unfair advantage over their competition. And a popular publication, there are 3 article topics that I'm going to discuss. The one article is human growth hormone abuse in male weightlifters, human growth hormone doping in sport, and the last one is ergogenic aids, human growth hormone. The human growth hormone abuse in male weightlifters. Most bodybuilders use human growth hormone in combination with other steroids to improve their performance, and they become dependent on its usage. The other article discusses, the main points of the article are human growth hormone doping in sport. The article discusses the best methods for detecting the human growth hormone. There are indirect and direct methods. The indirect method measures the combination of several factors in the biological cascade affected by administration of growth hormone. The direct method measures the difference between the circulating and the recombinant forms of growth hormone. And the article basically says that the best method for detecting the human growth hormone in the body is the direct method, using immunoassays. Ergogenic aids, the next article, ergogenic aids human growth hormone, states that human growth hormone is popular under athletes and it leads to increased lipolysis and also increased muscle volume.